This is Boxing Tickets NI. We are here at the MSD Promotions Fistsoffury show and delighted to be joined by victorious Conor Kerr, moved to 3-0 tonight. Conor, you have bags and bags of energy there. I'm sure you're very, very happy with your performance tonight.
Yeah, it was a good performance. I started fast and obviously I trained to fight at a high pace. But it started getting real warm, obviously, and there are all the people. So, yeah, it was a good performance. Happy with that, yep.
Yeah, are you starting to get used to obviously life as a pro now? Obviously hearing people, I guess obviously your own lot, you're used to hearing them on a daily basis, but everybody's singing and shouting. Are you starting to get used to obviously the lifestyle of a pro boxer now?
Yeah, I enjoy all the ring walk and the noise. I'll get you all hyped up, and everyone loves it, don't it? It's good crack. Yeah, I bring a big crowd too, so they're noisy, as you can tell. So yeah, going well, and I prefer professional boxing, like the whole, just everything to do with it. It suits me. It suits my style as well. I like longer rounds and breaking people down, rather than just So going well, happy with performing.
Obviously Jake Pollard was there. Obviously we know his sort of role in boxing. Obviously he's a journeyman. He's sort of there to survive. But I was sort of seeing you throwing uppercuts and throwing sort of wide hooks and stuff here tonight as well. You were showing probably what's more to come. Obviously as the competition steps up, obviously these shots will have more of effect on some of these guys. But is that the plan, to sort of keep showing layers that's being added to your game?
Yeah, as you say, just working, setting up shots and different shots. But as you say, and they don't really, when they're not firing back, it's hard to land clean. Where someone is firing back, it'll hurt them. And I think anyway, I have to watch it back, but I think nearly had him away a few times with the body shots, but then he was just grabbing on and making it messy, and then the referee was warning me for shoving him off and stuff, which that's so I had to stop doing that, obviously, because you want points to go off you. So he was just making it messy when I did have him hurt, and I thought if I stepped it up maybe I could have, but it's because of the heat in there. I thought I'm going to have to slow down here, just because it sucks. At the end of the fourth, I think he fell to the ground, didn't he, holding on to my arm. Then I was like, I just got to drop it down a pace, just, because you punch yourself out of that heat, and then he catches you, because he's got good hooks, like, you don't want to take one of them clingy, when he takes one. So, yeah.
For you, is it sort of like, do you sort of see this where I don't want to step on the gas too early, as you're sort of in the infancy sort of still as life as a pro, you don't want to step on the gas too early, blow the tank, but you also want to experience going 6 rounds for the first time as well, so you know how you can plan things for your next camp with Dan? Was that the whole sort of process that regardless tonight you were going to try and go the 6 rounds, or were you maybe looking at stages going, I can maybe try and get him out of here?
Well, we're hoping to do an 8-rounder next, so it was, obviously it was if he went, but it was a win-win either way, because you get the 6 rounds in. If you stop them, then happy days, you stop them, So I did, obviously, I was stepping on the gas like from the word go, but we all knew he's durable. But then when I got to 4, I was starting to feel the heat in there. So I was like, obviously it's different doing 6 and 8 rounds sparring in a gym than it is when there's hundreds of people breathing in a small room.
And the smell of alcohol.
That's it.
So that's you now, obviously, with you doing a 6 rounder, that's you now eligible, obviously, for the Celtic title, which is an 8-round fight. We obviously, whenever we were done your build-up sort of fight, you were sort of saying about, the likes of Rudy Farrell and obviously Gerard Hughes. Is that what you'd sort of like next? Would you like to go into a Celtic title fight next?
Yeah, I'd fight any of them next year. No problem.
I guess for you as a fighter, sometimes I guess it'd be probably easy if it was, say for instance, Ruadhan Farrell, because obviously Ian manages both of these, where it's his best interest to make domestic fights, as we see what he does with a lot of his fighters. So that would probably be the ideal solution. But as a fighter, you're always going to fight regardless.
Yeah, I don't mind. They're both there. They've done the rounds. They had a good fight last time. I don't care. I'll fight anybody. Like I've said that from the start. And I will. It doesn't. I fought everyone in the elite and the amateur, so it's no different now. Just keep going and keep picking up the wins, hopefully, and onwards and upwards.
And obviously, I guess the stable's thriving at the moment. Obviously, Oneill obviously back out soon. Obviously, Katelynn back out soon. Is it great for you in an environment seeing everybody? I guess with you working, you're not getting to see everybody as much, but it's good to see the stable growing. And probably by the end of this year, you don't know how many will be in Anderson boxing.
Yeah, it is. We train on Saturdays together because they train before me, as you know. And obviously sometimes you do, you're doing 2 sessions, but I wouldn't be with them in the gym because I go before and stuff. So yeah, we have a good setup. It suits my lifestyle. Obviously, as in, you have to work you have to keep the house and.
Sadly, unfortunately, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and so yeah, but it's going well. It's working well. It's not like it's too much. I know what. I've done it long enough now where I know what way to train, push and pull and all that, not burn myself out, obviously. So, yeah, we have a good setup going, and we train over the weekends together, and then when you are all there, it's a buzz, because everyone's there,
So, when would you like to sort of be out next? Obviously, if I was to be in Gaughran there and you're having a conversation, when would you like to be out and who would you like to fight?
Next week. Next week. Yeah, there's a big card coming up, that would be.
I'm trying not to give too much away.
I don't know, whatever cards, I would fight whenever. It could be, just whenever's obviously the opportunities are
I'm sure you'll have that conversation with Ian obviously over the weekend and see what's next and how you can get a fight as quickly as possible.
Yeah, well, you don't want to. I don't look past anybody, as I've said. You train like it's the world champion fight every time because it is. That's how you get there, isn't it? If you don't get through all of them on the way up, you don't get there. So I train hard for every fight, and I take one at a time. I don't look past what's next until it's done. So we'll talk about that after, but see what's next. But
and obviously, finally, a word for obviously your supporters. Obviously, they're loud and proud there tonight again. And I'm just wondering, obviously, how many drinks do they have before? Is that them just normally without drink or?
Anyway, but they're all on the booze now, and then there's a load. They're all there's a good crowd. Yeah, my friends and family, and then the sponsors and stuff come as well. So it's great. I've had good support from the start, and it's just growing as well. And then there's the sponsors there. Get them. So we've DDC Plumbing and Heating, DMG Heating Limited, Harry Marshall Building Services, MyFit, Newton Abbey, Amur Plumbing Solutions, Frost Freeze Candy, Best Brothers Kitchen Appliances, Savic Strength, and Gascoigne Tree Services, Gardening Tree Services. This boy, he's getting married today. That's one of my mates. The rest of the mates are at the wedding. So congratulations to him also, and thanks to all my friends and family and anyone who bought tickets to come tonight, because it means the world. Obviously would be here if it wasn't for them. So
listen, congratulations obviously once again moving to 3-0, and hopefully we get you some fight news very soon.
Yes, thank you.
Cheers, Conor, thank you.